Many people out here are weird. Many people out here are bonkers, unstable, emotionally, spiritually, in every definition of the word. And it's like the more you wake up, the more you evolve, the more you ground yourself and connect to God, you start to see things for what they are. You see, chosen ones, a lot of us have tolerated the behaviors of others in society because we considered it as the norm, because everybody else accepted it. But as you know, we're chosen and we don't accept this shit no more. And we're starting to see things weird, like to the point where there's certain people, groups of people in this world, in society, where if things don't go their way, they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? They get angry, you know. They get vengeful, you know. Certain people, if they're not in the center of attention, if they're not number one, you know, if they're not idolized, if they're not at the top of the pyramid, they get vengeful, they get hateful on others. And what you need to understand is, bro, a lot of these people in positions in churches, you know, government positions or whatever you have here, are just fake, bro. They're not what they claim to be. They ain't got no experience. They ain't got no experience points. They don't care about nobody. They don't care about nothing. Most of them don't even care about themselves. They just care about what they look like on the outside. But the inside, they ain't got nothing going on. Bro, I'm seeing like all these like, you know, drug takers on the streets, you know, and they're moving all belligerent and you know, unhinged, you know, and aggressive and people out here just accepting this as if there's not kids about. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're living in a society controlled and filled with predators, and there's nothing being done, and then you're pointing the finger at chosen ones, people that are here to actually help you, you know. And this is what we need to talk about. Chosen ones are here for a purpose, to help, love, guide. And some of you have come across chosen ones, and it's like, you people, all you want to do is destroy the one thing that was sent to help you. It's almost like you like living in this place. It's like, I'm hearing people talk about, oh, life is this and life is that. But then you're part of the problem, because you're respecting, you know, accommodating, valuing the wrong people, and there's the right person right there, you're mistreating them. See, chosen ones get mistreated. Chosen ones get thrown under the rug. Chosen ones are the scapegoat. Chosen ones, you know what I'm saying, are misused or abused or neglected and all that. And you want to amp up the fake people that don't even care about you. And this is the thing about it. Me personally, I'm at this place where if you don't want the right people in the right positions, then things ain't going to go right here. So that's okay. Let me not be here, innit? Let's create our own thing, yeah, where there ain't no rapists and murderers and all these types of shit on the streets, and all these things going on, and all these crimes going unsolved, and all these kids getting abused. Because personally, I don't like that shit. Look, man, I was born into this world. We were born into this way of living. And some of us who don't question it, some of us who accept it, some of us who live it. But there's others that don't. There's other of us that have been seeing shit wrong. We've been seeing that, you know, there's no care. There's no duty of care. There's negligence. You know, there's evil, you know. There's so much things going on in this place right now that should not be happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a chosen one, and you're probably a chosen one too. Some of you are not in the best of positions in your life. You don't have the support that you need. You don't have these things. You don't have all the resources you need. And there's people that have everything, and they still want to look down on you, want to make you feel some type of way, want to screw your face. That motherfucker's a demon, bro. How you gonna have, listen, how you gonna have everything a human needs, tangible, materialistically, yeah, but you wanna hate on another person, bro, because you're empty, bro. Something's wrong with you, gang. There's a lot of people in this place that are wrong, yeah, and as chosen ones, you know this. But I'm at this stage where I like to think like it's not down to us no more. You know what I'm saying? To change these people and all that shit, because they ain't gonna change. They ain't gonna respect you. They ain't gonna value you. They don't care about what you're here to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? You could change the lives of 1,000 people, and these people, you know, this world will still hate you for it. Look at the story of Jesus and Barabbas. Now Jesus was sent for salvation for mankind and all that, you know, to teach, to guide and love and all that. And the society chose a known rapist, a known murderer, a robber to come out of jail and crucify the Son of God. And it's the same principle that's happening right now. But I'll be damned if I be some person to just like, yo, accept that. I'm not accepting that. I'll be damned if I'm one of them people to live in a society that's accepting that like to bring barriers out. I don't want my children living around these people, bro. I don't want my lineage, my bloodline, my country folk living around these people, because they're not people, bro. People don't do that. People don't do that. Most of you are walking around here with anxiety. Do you know why, bro? Because you're surrounded by demons, bro. You know, you're surrounded by people that judge you, misuse you, bro. You're not even allowed to be yourself out here. Or demons are able to do whatever if they want. Come on, make it make sense. And the point to this video is that a lot of people are weird. A lot of people are unhinged. A lot of people are not what they look like. And it's like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done interacting, I'm done tolerating, I'm done communicating, I'm done loving, I'm done being friendly, I'm done all of that with these, whatever you call them. And it's time you start doing the same. Because you're not like that, chosen ones. Like, no matter what you go through, you're still trying to be loving, bro. And you've been through the worst. Half these people out here walking with their listen, madness. Half these people out here with their screw face on, ain't even been through shit. They ain't even been through nothing. They just hate, they just angry. But listen, you be angry over there. Don't come over here. Be angry over. You're not welcome over here. There's a party going on and you're not welcome in. But chosen ones, you are. So step away from these clowns. Step away from these weirdos. Step away from these demons. Step away from these haters, man. Step away from these narcissists and do you, man. Do God's work. So chosen ones, I'ma leave it there. You know what I'm gonna say. Stay locked. Stay focused, stay grounded, and most importantly, stay you. My love.